Hey guys, this video is going to show you how to navigate the math homepage for this school year. You're going to notice right away, as soon as you click on the math website, that it looks identical to science. I changed the graphics, I changed the colors, but everything else is almost identical. So as soon as you get in, you're going to see three things on your left, and same as science: homepage, modules, and grades. So click on the homepage whenever you want to get back to this. If you need to get to an assignment that we had done in the past or up to that day, you can click on modules and find that assignment. In grades, you can check and see all the grades that I have put in for you. All those grades are usually updated, although you can probably in math see all of your grades as well on iReady. Next thing that you're going to see right here at the top is any announcements that are going to be in this banner right here at the top. I always have assignment redos at the top for math and science. This is just letting you know that you may have a redo and then a link to that. Most of the time for math, that link is going to take you straight to iReady. You will have to log in and then to get to your assignment redo there. But this link will also tell you when the due date is. So if I go ahead and click on that right now, it just says there are no available redos at this time. All right, and it tells you what to do, how to do it, and all that good stuff. All right, so heading back to the home page, let's get into the actual stuff that you're going to be clicking on and using. Right away, the first 5 buttons here are going to be your Monday through Friday buttons. And what I do here is I like to put the exact same thing that you're writing in your agenda daily on these buttons. That way, if you miss a day, if you miss Monday and you come to school Tuesday, you know exactly what you missed, and you can go ahead and write that in your agenda. So if I click on Monday, here's what it's going to look like. It's going to take you to another page. And again, it's going to be exactly what you write in your agenda. So on Monday, August 16th, we may be doing, well, we're not going to be in school. This is kind of what it's going to look like. In-class workbook pages 5 and 6, complete workbook pages 7 and 8. You have a math center that day about vocabulary, and then you need to complete daily math day 1. So all of those things will be listed Monday through Friday buttons. Okay, and I update those weekly. Now, not as much here because math is more of workbook based and iReady online based, not necessarily Canvas. But if you need to get to the module, you click right here where it says Understand Volume Session 1. That's the session that we're going to be doing on that day. On Tuesday, we may be doing Session 2. And it's important to pay attention to what you're clicking on because once you do, I have the entire Lesson 1 on here. So here you can see Session 1. That's what we're working on Monday. Session 2, maybe what we're doing on Tuesday. So it is important to make sure you understand what you're clicking on, you read it, and I will also be there to help you in class do that. So our next one down is going to be our Math Facts banner here or button. Once you click on that, you're going to see a picture of Extra Math that's going to take you to the Extra Math website that we're going to practice our facts on. Once you do your diagnostic there, they usually give you what's called a matrix that shows you what numbers you're struggling with, either on multiplication or division. So what I've done here is I've made digital flashcards for students to practice specific numbers. So if you are struggling with your multiplication facts with the number 8, you can click on multiplication fact 8 and just practice with your 8s. Right? I think that's very beneficial to you guys because if you don't struggle with 1 through 7 and you're only struggling with the 8s, I want you to have a way to practice only that specific number. So once you click on that, you will see digital flashcards pop up. There's another video that shows you how to do these. I ask that you check that one out. But again, all of these are just digital flashcards that you can use to practice. So heading back, let's look at the rest of. So multiplication and division, I have 2 through 12s, and then I have where you can practice all 1 through 12. With addition and subtraction, I only have that you can practice the 1 through 12s. So again, this is a very valuable tool. If you are struggling with multiplication or division facts, I would be on this page a lot. All right, let's head back out. Next down, we're going to see math websites. So if you click on math websites, this is going to be most of the websites that we use throughout the year. I would say anytime, if you want to click on these, it takes you directly to the website. So if you need to go to Gizmo, it's going to take you right to the login page for Gizmo. So all those buttons are linked, and you can click directly on them, and it will take you to the website. Next page is the iReady Student Parent Hub. I have spent time this summer putting this together. I'm hoping that it's going to be very beneficial to both parents and students. I have it broken down by units. So the first unit, there are 5 lessons in the first unit. For every lesson, there's a family letter. So if you click on that family letter, parents, it's going to tell you exactly what we're working on for that week or that 3 days, whatever it may be. So the first week, we're going to be doing volume. It kind of tells you the terminology, the vocabulary that we're going to be using, and it also gives you a couple of example problems of what your child is going to be expected to do by the end of that lesson. Um, they also have these in their workbooks. I would rather not tear out the pages and have them bring them home to you. I know how things just kind of get lost in the shuffle. I like having everything digital so you can always find it. So for every lesson, there is a family letter, and you'll also see these videos down here. So what iReady has done is for what they call their developing or their middle sessions. So this first lesson over here has 3 sessions. Session 1 is an introduction. Session 3 is more of let's see what your child has learned. Session 2 is what they call a developing session. So that's where kind of the meat of that lesson is going to be. So what iReady has done is they hire teachers across the country to make videos to take a parent or a child through that lesson. This can be beneficial for both. So if your student is struggling on this lesson 1, you can both go back and watch session 2, and maybe that teacher says it a little bit differently than I would, or they use different examples. I attach these lessons or these videos in the modules, and I also have them here so you can watch. You'll see in some. Let me scroll down here. Some session 1 and session 4 are there. Those are video lessons that I have done in the past. Either I was absent from school or quarantine or anything like that. I made video lessons for my students. I went ahead and put those on there as well, just because I think the more resources that we have, the better prepared that we're going to be. So please use this as much as possible when needed. And back to the homepage. The next one is going to be the how-to videos, and that is what you are watching right now. This is always subject to change. I am doing this video right now and redoing this video. I have a how-to ready math, a how-to Zoom, and a how-to math facts, math fluency. That is how you use the flashcards that I've created. So please, anytime that you have questions, please check out those videos. They can be very helpful. It's exactly what you are watching right now. On down, for the rest, we have class information. This is going to show you a couple of things. It's going to show you, number 1, there's a flyer that I've created. It shows you all of our resources, how I weight grades, the curriculum we're using, and all the units of study that we'll be doing this school year. So there's 33 on my list, everything out right there. And as far as I know, we will be going in order throughout the year. The second thing I have done here is the PowerPoint that I will be showing your students or these students the first day of math class. And again, I just kind of go through some simple things, but everything that I show to your students, I put on here, so make sure that parents have the same understanding as students. The next button on the home page is going to be Meet Mr. Wells. That's all the information about me, how many years I've taught, my kids, my family, all that good stuff. So anything you need to know about me will be there. And then the last button that I'm going to go over today is the Zoom button. And the Zoom meetings, I have not unlocked this yet, but once the first week of school is done, all students will be set up for Zoom. I will have Zoom rules there to make sure that you understand the rules that I expect for Zoom, and we will also have times. So that is about it for the math homepage. I try to make it as simple as possible, and again, it's almost identical to science. So if you have any questions or you need to go back and look at something, please go back in the video and watch whatever you need to get done. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.